This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the all-season was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. The give to the single back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. He leaves it with his back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the quick pass. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. Straight into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. On the move at the 30. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what,
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He's got it for the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Looking for room at the 40. Across the 40 out.
I love it. I love 1st down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Oh, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the first down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Offense getting set for first down. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. They go to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I mean, that's a really good response by this defense. They gave up some yards. They got in the red zone, but made a big play on 3rd down. Now forcing the decision for this offense, but most importantly, playing great defense in the red zone.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner is stopped. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. the RPO. Quick throw to the right. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. Turning it on. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Georgia! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Right back to him on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold them here on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got it in the middle. It's Bean. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have more left this half. The Bulldogs are threatening on first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite.
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. They get to him as he throws. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot, it takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these throw routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a... Find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
The Buckeyes will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and...
Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
you ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Shield.
Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Flanagan. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man quickly. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected. Fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Quick step and go. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Boom. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. You start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys, they've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
Right there, 65. Yeah, right top, bro. He can't hold him though.
The give on the option. And
That nigga was holding him.
a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Damn, bro. I ain't got no fucking quarterback at 70 overall and shit. Nigga, I'm still out here dying shit, nigga.
So long as you don't turn it over.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ah, nah, you good. Yeah.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Damn.
Took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver.
Choked right there. Nah, the mechanics definitely different on between the two games.
Defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, nah.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got
The mechanics way different.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Fires to the wideout. On target.
See, there'll be some glitchy shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Travis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Damn, you got 2 tight ends?
Serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line.
No, I'm saying like you got 2 star tight ends.
They'll try the run. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
When I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position.
They're probably just young, you know, to develop them. But like them, the ones that develop good into stars, like.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Tough that shit out.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it.
But that running back, that's your best player, ain't he?
He was fighting for that end zone. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Trying to pound their way in.
Good, D-line.
Down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
No, my nigga hurt. I hope he's not out.
Have to use its 1st time out of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Damn.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
That should have been a TFL right there.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to add another.
What passing settings you play on?
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Yeah, no, that. I'll just keep it on that and work with that shit. That shit gonna make shit easier. You just got the green shit. Or if you want to, you can change it to the classic way, like, you know, tap to lob it to touch it, you press it and let go.
They're getting set to kick it away, and
Yeah, it is.
Because
it takes timing out of the picture. When you got that placement or revamped, even if you like got somebody covered, but at least it's a good throw. You know what I'm saying? When it's the classic passing setting, you kind of relying on the quarterback attributes. Only that.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Got my nigga smacked at fucking guard.
On that first play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back.
Ooh, he almost got up out of there.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Monk. And he'll pick
I got my O-line mean. Something mean, I ain't gonna lie. So I'll be trying to run that bitch.
Seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because
I thought he was gonna come hit me.
Awards, keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Chunk it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention to the field. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zips it out.
Come on, what the fuck, 25? My best corner.
How about this freshman leading him on the chase?
Hell nah, that's a freshman fucking you up, nigga.
And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Damn, bro. Look at him getting his ass turned completely the fuck around.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Rushes on him. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one, and In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point.
This game be on some fuck shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that should be pissing me off sometimes. Go to your recent. Nah.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Good completion on the out.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Oh!
Just missed on the
But this D playing good. Niggas I like to see.
But they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need
Why you ain't catch the ball, 12?
Onside kick recovered, and they need to score.
We need those.
Going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He's got it.
Damn, I knew not know that shit was coming. Fuck.
Line is 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll send the back in motion. They want to throw it. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get small.
Yeah,
You're
that's.
trying to fit that ball into the end zone.
Yeah, they don't be sitting.
Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Or you probably got to wait for him to sit down. Anticipation, yeah. Yeah, no, but it depends on like the throw, who right there, and it is a bunch of shit. He really could have tossed that bitch up to him. He really big. Damn. Could have just tossed it up probably. Like hold L1, and then throw it. It'll. Yeah, like a high pass.
Great job by this offense.
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. And he'll be brought
Yeah, he got me with that. I ain't gonna lie. I was on the phone. I'm like, oh shit. I might have to start using that shit.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off.
Ooh, I forgot.
Kick to do it. Timeout call by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looks like the regular kickoff unit out there, but with this time and score and no timeouts, you've got to go for the onside kick here. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stop?
God damn.
First down line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
Why is he
out.
getting fucked up, bro? Why is he back in the game?
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Don't even let me snap that bitch.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes him.
Man, bro, I can't risk shit. Nigga, I done fucked up like that.
If you want to go strictly by the rankings,
You really
I
though,
guess
Cuddy.
this was an upset
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That nigga did drop that shit.